Probots and Dinos, Week 2, NLTP action. Should be exciting.
3, 2, 1.
See, the Dinos have got their still transparent uniforms from last week. Put a poker chip spin on them so you can actually see where the outline is, but that's not an ideal jersey, as you might have seen on last week's stream. Bubs with a quick out, but going to be right at carrot cake, so nothing going on there. Dino's playing with purple jerseys this season, which means they're going to be the same for red and blue, but it also means that they kind of look similar to the blue jersey of the Probots here. Not much going on for A-Dog. Dad waiting on that bomb for Eldon to get there. Uses it, might be able to slip out past A-Dog here. It's just underneath him. A-Dog is reading him all the way. Bubs is holding, waiting for an opportunity. Trying to walk in here against the 2 OD, but they're stacked up really well. First round of pups coming up. Moon River tried to get out, but stubbed the toe there. A-Dog using that rolling bomb. We have a Juke Juice on Dad and a Juke Juice on Magnitude. Dinos come into this game after getting swept last week by the Boston Pops, but it was a close sweep. It wasn't like either team really ran away with it. So they're going to be trying to make up for that. Yeah, I'm using kind of a combination of a bunch of stuff. I'm using a custom texture pack and then a few other scripts to liven things up. Bubs dancing around, went all the way back into Probot's base and then gets gated by Moon River. A-Dog going to pick up a tag pro though. So Bubs was able to distract Moon River long enough for Probots to pick up that tag pro, but Carrot Cake out past 3 and a fantastic sack there by Moon River on A-Dog to let the cap slip in underneath. So it's 1-0 for the Probots. Eldon tries a quick boost out, but ends up getting caught on that little island in mid there. Bubs slipping out over Moon River, but Dad's there. And Moon River shuts things down. Eldon's going to be out past 4. A-Dog's, or Irony rather, makes a great snipe from low there. Big play by Irony. That's a blind snipe. You're just kind of guessing where the FC is going to be, and they guessed perfectly. Team setting up for another round of pups here. Moon River picking up a Juke Juice uncontested. Dinos get another tag pro, but the last one didn't really work in their favor. Bubs also picking up a Juke Juice. Moon River tries to get to that bomb, but it's covered. Bubs going to be off the Juke Juice past 3 with a bit of a tag pro lead. Bubs is just going to slide in the tag pro lead as the blocks were there on the other side. So it's going to be tied up here, 1-1. Bubs gets another nice bump grab. Probots are going to catch up, though. A-Dog, you didn't play last week, as far as I can remember. So making his season debut on A team this week. I'm trying to remember who played on their A team last week. People, Circle was talking in his post about how the Probots are a forgettable team. I'm going to be honest, I forgot a lot of the Dinos players, even though we played them last week. And I watched their game against the Boston Pops. Irony's going to pick up a rolling. A-Dog gets a tag pro, and Bubs gets a rolling. That's a pup sweep for the Dinos. Only one of value is A-Dog's tag pro, and they're going to try to get a tag pro lead set up here. Eldon's out. So that put the pressure on and allowed the tag pro to expire. Bad miss backwards boost by Magnitude. That's going to get Carrot Cake out past 3, and that is going to work out. Can't get the save this time around. It's 2-1 now. Dad gets up to the bomb and is going to look to boost straight in. Blocks aren't there. Magnitude in the way. Manages to avoid Magnitude at least. It's going to take a lap here. Those are really solid blocks by Carrot Cake. Allowing Dad to basically make a complete 360 around the base and then come in. Moon River coming in with what could be another, but Magnitude steps up and is there. It's 3-1, another round of pups coming up. A-Dog picks up a juke, Carrot Cake, a rolling in mid, a juke for Irony as well. So the Dinos are doing really well on pups here over the last few rounds, but they're still down 2. Not really making them count. Only a handful of tag pros in this game so far. Yeah, Brandog, that actually is the Washington Capitals goal horn, so I already got you there. Bubs boosting. Looks like they're going to try to get the bomb. Didn't quite take the way they wanted to, so there's going to be 3 in base there, so Bubs is going to have to be patient. Still 3 in base. Carrot Cake trying to get the pull. There's some grabs coming out from the Probots here, but they're making them count. Carrot Cake going to draw the defense far enough away that Eldon should have a chance to get out. Moon River hits a spike trying to catch up. Bub's still holding. Eventually kisses. All long holds end in kisses. That's the rules. If you start holding past 30 seconds, you're always going to end up with a kiss. You never cap after that long. You kiss, and it's usually a good kiss, and usually you should feel satisfied by it, but you're always kind of left wanting. A couple of tag pros here for the Probots. Let's see if they can make them count. One on the flag, but Carrot Cake is leading. A-Dog's going to be able to catch up from behind, maybe? No, he gets skated by Eldon. Magnitude, the last ball left, just manages to get the tag. Bubs with a nice boost through the gate there, trusting his partner Magnitude. Gonna try to get the bomb, but Dad knows exactly what he's trying to do. Three minutes ago, Probots still up by 2. Carrot Cake gonna get a grab. That's a nice block in mid by Dad, but there's a juke juice on Irony there. Bubs also has one. Moon River playing defense with 1, gets to the gate in time to prevent Bubs from getting out. Carrot Cake still waiting on that flag, taking a whole lot of time on that boost. It's 2v3 in base, so they're going to try to get some grabs off here. A-Dog looks to be out past 3. Dad can't quite get there. A-Dog's going to have the bomb, uses it effectively. Eldon just holding, waiting for the rest of the team to catch up. Now has to get around Magnitude, can't do it. And A-Dog looking for a way in. Probots have been very good at getting ahead quickly here on Cedar. Oh, what a great boost by A-Dog. He comes in off the tile, down, then bumps a teammate here into the flag. That's pretty much the only way that you can get in past 3 OD there, and he played that perfectly, so well done by A-Dog there. Bringing the deficit down to 1. Irony looks to be coming in with another one, but there's only one defender there to block him. He's not blocking. Tag pro for Probots, they can't use it. Irony with a good bomb there. Get the return. Bub's looking for a way in, but there's 3 OD there again. We've seen that this team can get around 3 OD now. Now they just have 2. And Irony at least keeping Bubs alive there with a strong block. Moonriver's going to get the pull and get out, and the return comes. Moonriver looking to cap here. Irony again with the snipe. We've seen that twice now, just off that team boost, straight ahead. It's an easy snipe. Last round of pups here coming up in a second. It's trouble for the Probots. No, they're going to get out through Carrot Cake, and now Carrot Cake's going to have a shot to go the other way. Bubs has to stay alive. Got a bomb to play with. Irony is there to lock it down. Bubs trying to stay alive on the other end. Magnitude's rolling bomb gets diffused. Eldon with the tag pro, that's about to run out, so not much use there. Just ends up chasing and finally getting the return. Moonriver's going to be out past 3. Eldon's going to block that team boost and does well. Carrot Cake trying to put the solo block on Moonriver. Kind of got caught bouncing around a little bit. Probably made one too many moves. Allowed the defense to catch up on the other side there. 10 seconds left. Carrot Cake with a nice little split, but probably doesn't have time to make anything of it.
3, 2.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
1.
So it's going to end 3-2. Just a 1-cap lead for the Probots heading into game 1, half 2. Carrot Cake leading the way, 2 caps there. 3 minutes of hold for Bubs. Only getting 1 cap out of it. We kind of saw that last week. Bubs had a lot of hold as well. And while we're waiting for them to start the second half, let's take a look at the standings in NLTP so far. Probots sitting in 4th. They had a nice 2-cap comeback in the last 30 seconds to beat Zeus's team, which I believe the entire league is trying to avoid saying the name all season. Dinos, you can see there, are in 8th. Among the teams that got swept last week, they had the best week, only dropped 3 caps, but you'd still rather have some points than none. It's still early, there's a lot of time to catch up, and tight game so far, so we'll see how things go in the second half. Looks like we're just about to get started as soon as the game lets us in. Probots bringing in a 3-2 lead from the first half. There you go, we can see the uniforms a little bit better this time around.
3,
so that's good to
2,
see. Actually
1.
make out a difference between Probots in red here and the Dinos in blue. Dinos looking to avoid their third straight loss to start the season. They've got 10 minutes to make up one cap. Carrot Cake getting the first grab, dancing around in the back of base. Magnitude is on him, but can't quite get the return. There's a lot of going no for Carrot Cake. Eldon helping out on that button, and now it looks like Carrot Cake might have an out using the boost. Tries to get the split. It's not going to be there. Like there might have been a few chances to make a move and go. Eldon gets sniped from behind by Magnitude. You're of course going to want to try to avoid coming out through this top lane as much as possible. You've got that team boost to worry about, so usually you're looking to get out down below and mid here, but sometimes you gotta go with what you got, and that's all that Eldon had. First round of pups coming up after not much action in that first minute. Looks like it's going to be a handful of juke juices, or jukes juice if you prefer. Not a ton of tag pros in this game. RNG is going to balance that out eventually. We'll see. Not sure either team has made it past the halfway point of this map so far. A lot of 3D to lock things down after a flaccid. You like to see that. Not much going for A-Dog there. Bubs with a nice little bump extending that 0.25 to the limit. Just got a juke dad now. Might have had him, but doesn't. Couple of tag pros here, one for either side, but Bubs is a flag pro. He's got to stay alive. He's got to juke around dad here, try to get a kiss or something, and he does manage to get out. Very well done. That tag pro is threatening on Moon River, but Bubs does enough to get out. Bombs backwards. And manages to even outlast Eldon there on the hold. Well done there. Carrot Cake trying to come in, trying to make it 4. Does. Flaccid bought a little time there from A-Dog, not quite enough. Now, oh. Looks like Carrot Cake hesitated on that boost there. He might have had it and worried about the gate. Either way, Probots still up by 2 as this next round of pups comes up. Eldon picks up a juke, Carrot Cake picks up a juke, Moon River picks up a juke. That's 3 jukes rather, I can count. All to the Probots. See if they can make them count, as I clearly can't. Eldon's just juking around. Dino's playing pretty disciplined, nobody's really looking at grabbing. Eldon trying to get under Irony, can't quite do it. Carrot Cake now trying to do the same thing, does get under Irony. Little bomb there by Bubs to force Carrot Cake into A-Dog there, get the return. Dino's still trying to make up 2 caps. They haven't gotten much going on offense. I mean, there's another out by Carrot Cake there, just an easy bump grab, and looks to come around the back and just barely has enough turning radius to do so. Makes it a 3 cap game. Just pushing the ball to the limits there. Eldon's trying to come up with another and does, and now we got a channel in here. That's 2 caps in 30 seconds. Probot's familiar with that, of course, from last week. Bubs sitting on the flag of a tag pro there. I think Bubs has really got to go offense with that because S17 is really getting out of hand now. Dinos have got to make something happen here in the next 6 minutes. I mean, they've really got to get started here in the next 2 minutes if they want to make any sort of comeback. We saw plenty of comebacks last week. We saw, obviously, the 2 cap comeback from Probots. Carrot Cake gets another bump grab. So we also saw last week the 4 cap comeback from LBT against OPH. That was another big one. See, Carrot Cake just keeps coming in here with the grab. I'll wait for Eldon to finish up. Carrot Cake just comes in here, gets the bump right here, or rather right there on the flag, then just gets right back out. He's done that 4 or 5 times this half already. Dinos still haven't caught on to that. You know, kind of just getting out at will there for Carrot Cake on that bump. Moonroof Tag Pro, this is more trouble for the Dinos. Eldon gets the grab, and it's going to be a lead past 2, and Tag runs out. Somebody probably should have taken the kiss there. A-Dog's trying to hold. I mean, you're at this point where you're down 5. You don't really want to kiss because you want to make every hold end up in a cap, but that's just not realistic, you know. Even the best players in the best situations, like Jerry had the best score rate easily last week. Finally brings home a cap. Jerry had the best score rate. It was 26%, so he was only capping 1 of 4 grabs. So, you know, that was almost ideal conditions for him. His team put up a 23-point cap diff, and he's still only capping 1 out of 4 times. So, you know, you've really got to make these grabs count, but you can't be afraid to take a kiss or do something to help your team out. A-Dog trying to slip under Moonriver there, can't quite do it. Moonriver just holding position well enough. So this has at least been promising for the Dinos for the last 2 minutes. They've been getting out. Bubs has got to try to make something happen on that boost. OD's getting a little spread out, and there's the boost in, but I think Bubs kind of lost track of where the flag was, because that was a clear pass to the flag. The bomb cleared out the OD. You know, everybody was under this line to the flag, right? All 3 OD were under that. That should be an easy cap, and it just wasn't there. Those are the sort of things that you're kick yourself on if the Dinos make this a close one. A-Dog dancing around. Some good OD by Probots. Probots definitely moving around a bit on OD. You know, if the defense can sync up some blocks here, there's potential. There's not as much potential now with a couple of tag pros. Bubs trying to snap an irony hit in the first half a couple times. Not quite there in time. Those 2 tag pros are really a dagger here for the Probots. Getting a cap off of 1. Kind of shutting down the Dinos' momentum. They had it going on for a few minutes there, but get a pair of tag pros. That's as good a way as any to stop the comeback. A-Dog, past 2, coming up high. Good diamond by Carrot Cake and Eldon. Not getting through that. Dad, just, if he had gotten over that tile, that would have been an easy cap for him. Now it's Carrot Cake holding. We have the penultimate round of pups coming up. Oh, Carrot Cake trying to slip it in. A-Dog is there. There's that diagonal movement coming in handy for A-Dog there. Irony picks up a tag pro and a couple of jukes on the other side. That's a big pup sweep for the Dinos there. Not that they're likely to be able to pull back 5 caps in 100 seconds, but, you know, maybe make this closer. Keep the captive manageable. You never know what tiebreakers are going to come into play. Irony here, looking to make it 4. Can't quite do it. A-Dog with a nice grabbing out. Pass 2, 1 to beat now. It's just Dad. Oh, a nice cut over. Magnitude. Oh no, Magnitude with the gate, and that, you know, it was tough to tell because Dad probably had the angle in the gate, but the gate also killed Dad. Had a little boost there, and that knocked A-Dog back. Bubs. Oh, big snipe by Dad. Looked like Bubs had the straight in. Dad said no. I'm gonna shut you down there. Keep it a 5 cap game. Oh, A-Dog just, I thought he had the snipe on Eldon there, found the spike instead. Now Eldon's trying to weave in between these blocks. magnitudes there. Looks like that's about gonna do it. Carrot Cake gonna try to juke under Bubs. Irony's there. Trying to bring home a last second cab now. It's not gonna happen. They're all there now.
3,
It's
2,
gonna be a 5-1 half. 8-3 for the game. Probots take game 1. They extend their perfect record. They now have 9 points on the season. Dinos still looking for their first win. We'll see in a second whether they are going to be able to pull that off on Straight Cash Homie. Alright, looks like we are getting started here.
3,
Game 2, Dinos trying to get their first win of the season. 0 for 3 so far, but they're going to try to make it count on Straight Cash Homie. So I haven't played Straight Cash Homie in NLTP. I can't remember if it's been played or if it was just regular cash that was played. I think season 10, season 11, somewhere in there. I was taking a season off. Regardless, it's been a while since either version has been played in the league. So we'll see how teams handle it. The big difference between Straight Cash Home is Eldon comes in, tries to go backdoor, A-Dog is there, and he'll slow things down enough for his team to get into kind of a position. Eldon didn't quite have the angle, but shuts that down. Carrot Cake on the follow. Gonna have to beat 3. Can't quite get to the pub. Moonriver and Eldon pick up juke juices for the Probots. A lot of juke juices coming out tonight, not a lot of tag pros. Tag pros that did come out did mean something, though, in that last game. Probots using them effectively. A-Dog with a nice solo there. Shut down Carrot Cake after a bit of a long hold. Dinos finally getting the base reset. Irony's trying to get out underneath Dad. Can't quite do it. As I was saying, big difference between straight cash only and regular cash. It's kind of a little different shape, but obviously the gate in the middle rather than just a big chunk. Good snipe by Dad there. Dino's caught up in time to shut down Eldon, though. You see the gate? I mean, people sitting on the gate. Nobody really goes gate from what I've seen. I say as Carrot Cake goes gate and nearly gets a cap off of it. A-Dog with a nice little bump. You know, outside of, you know, setting up on a boost like that, probably not going to see a whole lot of people go gate just in the standard, you know, going through mid to try to catch up. You know, it's a little risky. You know, if you're going up on the top side or the bottom side, it's just about the same amount of time. You'll also see people get hung up on that weird little T-tile in the gate. So I think most people have just said, we're going to go through as Dad gets the first cap. He's kind of gonna go around it as Eldon did there to make it a 1-zip game 3 minutes in. Carrot Cake, ooh, taking the boost into the bomb. Didn't quite hit the bomb the way that he wanted to. Using another one. 3 to beat. Doesn't look likely. He's backtracking all the way back. Bubs gets a grab. Bubs can use when your Dad doing a nice job slowing things down long enough for Carrot Cake to come in. Get that Eldon taking the boost down low. Could have something here. Moon River gets solo with the juice. That always comes in handy. And Eldon slides things into the flag for cap number 2. Dad looking to get over Bubs here. Hits the straight wall there. So that'll slow him down enough for everybody to catch up. If he'd gotten underneath that, that would be another cap. Oh! Big cap by Dad there. Comes up. Chains it there. I'd seen that boost used a couple of times to grab in some scrims earlier today. Dad using it very effectively to cap there. That was a big cap. It looked like he'd really screwed himself over there on the flat tile right here when that slowed him down. But you know he decided he wanted to just have a highlight reel cap instead. And then Probots, you know, as I was talking about that, brought home another cap just coming straight in. I think that one was off the team boost. A-Dog is going to bring in a rolling bomb with a bit of a tag pro lead. Make it a 4-1 game. Keep it respectable. Remind everybody that they're still here. They're playing too. A-Dog looks like he has angle on Dad. Unfortunately, it wasn't quite obvious enough, and he had to take that boost in a bit of an awkward way that's going to slow him down enough. Can't quite use the bomb to give himself enough space there. Bubs with a nice boost past 3. This could make it a 2-cap. Pushing out long enough to make him take a wide path, but not quite enough. So it's 4-2. After a bit of an avalanche from the Probots to start, Dinos are slowly bringing things back. That tag pro from Magnitude helps. We've got A-Dog leaving the Dinos team. ASAP says back to group. That's not how things work. You need to either have 2 people lag out or somebody not get in for it to be a timeout. So Dinos kind of just got to find somebody or have to play the rest of the game 4v3. Yeah, A-Dog's completely left the group now, so that's not a good sign, and things could get worse here for Dinos. Probots, went out. Dinos just leaving now. I guess Probots are going to acquiesce. As we go back to group, it's a 5-2 game with Ace up saying 2 to 4 minutes. That's not the case. I'll try to keep you posted on what's going on in the group chat here. As Shander's coming in the Twitch chat with the rules. Dino's lobbying for it to be 4-2 because they didn't have a sub. I mean, like, I could see that. So tomorrow the Boston Pops are playing their A and B teams at the same time. It's a Tuesday night. You know, B team hasn't played yet. You know, they've got a pretty big B team, as far as I can remember. They did have some lag problems last week on B team. So, but I mean, you got to have somebody on to sub. Like, you know, as much as you'd like to think that you can get through your game with 4 players, you know, things happen. Especially to this team. They had leg outs last week too. A-Dog wasn't one of them. A-Dog, like I said, I think was gone last week, but I could be completely wrong on it. He might have played. I don't know. Regardless, it sounds like they're figuring things out. So we'll see what happens. But here's the deal.
3, 2.
So Probots said let them be 4-2. They are saying that they will contest it after the match. So it's kind of a, we're going to wash our hands of this and let the CRC figure things out. The one request that the Probots did make was that Dinos would play with clown players for the rest of the game. And if I zoom in here, you can see that that is not the case. They don't have clown players, is their claim. Regardless, it's 4-2 Probots. Just over 3 minutes to go in game 1. Looks like A-Dog is able to get back in. I don't know what's going to happen if he lags out again. Hopefully the Dinos have a contingency plan this time. A-Dog picks up a tag pro, so, you know, that's a big swing from what happened in the minute that got erased, rather than the Probots getting a cap on a tag pro. Now it looks like the Dinos might have a chance to get a cap on a tag pro. Just got to stop Eldon, and they do. That's going to be 4-3. Not sure that voting when this team graciously granted you life with and sparing you a cap. I'm not sure if that's the play, but that's what Bubs did. Nice little split by Bubs to make it on there. Now looks to go underneath with the bomb. Dad comes in to stop what would have been a very nice play from Bubs. Dad with some moves of his own. Obviously the converted off-ender. Looked like he might have been able to get under irony to that boost. Couldn't quite do it. Dad lines up the snipe on A-Dog. Somehow misses that after lining it up for like 20 seconds. Still going to shut things down. Dinos have been pretty much out since the restart. Now they're going to get the resets, the Probots are, with a Tag Pro. Mooniverse just got to beat Irony. Carrot Cake is going to shut them down with that Tag Pro. So it's back to a 5-3 game. Probots get that 5th cap, that, or 6th, depending on what the CRC rules. My guess is that if the Probots end up winning this game, probably not going to matter too much. They'll probably just let them stick with that 4-2. If it ends up being a tie game, or if it ends up being a 1-cap Dinos win, then I think things would get very interesting. But for now, we're playing it like Probots took a timeout when ASAP has to go back to group. Eldon with a nice bomb out. Irony is there. Last round of pups in this first half, this lengthy first half. Bub's trying to get out. Trying to bring one back to at least make it a 1-cap game before the, oh, good snipe by Dad. Before the half ends there. A-Dog slipping through. Good gate by Bubs there to shut down the chaser. Mooniver looking to get out and will at least get enough space to shut down the threat. Looks like that's gonna be the way that half 1 ends. So after all that,
3, 2.
It's just 5-3. let's get
Three,
back into
two,
it.
1.
Probots taking a 2-cap lead to the red side after what ended up being a rather lengthy 10 minutes. Really was about probably 11 and a half minutes of playtime. But when it was all said and done, not a whole lot changed. Situation, of course, being Probots capping once after Dinos asked for back to group. When they restarted the game, Probots said, we'll let you take that cap off the board. We're going to contest it afterwards. Probably won't matter unless things get tight here. Dinos are going to have to bring home a few caps here in the last 10 minutes for that really to matter. Bub's dancing around. You know, if you'd ticked Irony and maybe gotten a little more direct in the flag there, that might have been a cap. Instead, it is not. And both teams are out for this first round of pups. Irony's going to have a tag pro, so that's a good start for him. Tag's the only other pup. It was a juke juice on Dad. Now, Irony's past 3. Eldon with the snipe. Bit of a meandering path from Irony there. Ended up with a dead FC. Bad miss by Irony there. Eldon's going to be past 3. Right on that team boost, though. Gets underneath it, but boosts into Bubs. Carrot Cake just waiting for somebody to chase him here. Bub's finally going to do it. Gets down to a boost. Carrot Cake with a nice boost through gate there. Odie's set up well. A little bit of a diamond there. Magnitude gets the return. Second round of pups about to spawn here as Eldon is out. Dad's waiting on Magnitude. Moonriver picks up a tag. This could be dangerous for the Dinos. Magnitude gets out. So Moonriver is going to try to play some sort of anti, and does so effectively. Kills both the Dinos. Magnitude's got to stay alive. Eldon makes it a 3-cap game. And a boost straight into a spike there from Bubs. Looks like the bomb kind of threw him off. A-Dog passed a couple. Not going to be able to beat Dad on that. Really had only one option, and Dad knew exactly where it was. Comes down underneath. Little block for Magnitude that ends up killing himself. So A-Dog trying to beat 3. He did so on Cedar. With a nice little boost. Not as many corners to mess with here, though. Bubs boosts through gate. Can't split the 2 rollers there. Now Dad looking for a quick counter as all the Dinos are on this half of the map, but looks like they're going to get there in time. Moonriver trying to lock down the solo defense. Can Dad do something special now? Just kind of works himself into a corner. Eldon, past 3, Irony's there. Now Bub's coming the other direction. Dad, don't really know what Dad was doing there. Was he waiting for a pup or either trying for the snipe? Either way, he kind of let things get out of hand. He had his teammate to lock him down. Moonriver with a nice stop there. Dad just messing around with the tag pro, gets a couple of kills. Carrot Cake is going to let him set up the lead. Just has to slip under A-Dog and does. That is a 4-cap lead now for the Probots. Dinos really got to make something happen. The Probots defense doing a nice job over the past few minutes to shut down the Dinos. And the Dinos came out of that break and have won. They came out flying. They had the flag out of base for a long time. Probably could have put home more than the one cap. Over the last few minutes now, though, Probots have really locked things down. Carrot Cake with a nice split there. Staying alive, trying to preserve the highlight. Not going to get much help, though. Eldon with the tag pro, but Moon River's probably saying, hey, I got a rolling bomb. There's the kiss. Yeah, exactly. Moon River now trying to slip through the gate. Does so, and bombs Irony straight into the flag and gets the kiss instead. Really, any other angle on Irony there, and Moon River would have the cap. Hate to see it. Here's Irony using the boost that Dad used to cap. There and there. Nice little chain for any B-teamers watching. You should use that tomorrow. Irony using it to get the return, though, this time. Carrot Cake. Nice little move around Irony to get out past 3. Ends up kissing. Dinos now need 4 caps and 4 minutes to make it a game. Neither team all that interested in pups. Looks like Dad's going to pick up a Juke Juice. That bottom pup is delayed. It's a tag pro. Going to the Dinos. They got to make something happen off this. Irony spending too much time in his own base. Got to get out there with that pops and balls. Finally does so, but Dad's back. Oh, good backward snipe by Irony, and this is going to be a cap from A-Dog. So, Probots, who had their comeback last week, now have to be in the back of their minds thinking a little bit, are we going to be on the wrong side of it this time? Dinos need 3 more in 3 minutes. Ooh, A-Dog just barely getting gated there. Eldon looking to get the boost past all of them, and does. It's a nice boost from Eldon. Cap. Back to a 4-cap game. Dinos now really need to make stuff happen. Need about a cap every 30 seconds to tie it up. It doesn't look like it's going to be possible with the Probots locking things down on D, and Eldon just beating out the flag. Makes it a 5-cap game. You can pretty much call this one over. Not much coming out of that pup round, just a roller for Dad. Eldon says, no, you stay on that regrab. I'm going to make this nice little boost and bring home cap number 10 for the Probots. For all that, Dad's going to still... Oh, no, I thought Dad was going to get out on that, instead just runs into a wall. Fender, the Oilers are in Edmonton, Canada. Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. You're thinking of the Houston Oilers, which are a football team that doesn't exist, and also we're not in Oklahoma. "45 seconds left for the Dinos to either stage a miraculous comeback or just put us all out of our misery here." Waiting for that bomb to show up. Carrot Cake again getting out. Irony for a nice snipe to shut that down. Bubs slipping out. Unfortunately, the only boost he could take to get out led him straight into the wall. Didn't matter though. Takes the boost straight into the wall, and comes up the team boost and slides that underneath. Well done by Bubs. Makes it 10-5. Consolation cap there. But the Dinos are headed to their 4th straight loss. They're going to have to
2,
try to get their first win of the season on B team tomorrow night, as Bubs gets Berlin balled at the end there. So, probably not going to have to worry about that timeout in the middle of Game 2 F1, Probots winning this handily. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all down the road.